Thank you for being here today. I think the thing that you find common among everyone's story here today is that if you played, the average NFL career is 3-point-something years. Majority of these people here today played multiple years. I played 12 years, and like Joe DeLamielleure, I missed 2 games in 12 years and 4 years of Division I football. So in 16 years, I missed 2 games. Now, I had 16 football-related surgeries. And the problem is when we played, you were brought up with a warrior-type mentality. Because if you didn't play when you were hurt, you were considered to be less of a man. You considered yourself to be less of a man. And if you didn't do that, they would find somebody who would play when they were hurt. So it was a different time period from some of the younger guys who are here today. And let me take this time to commend those young guys who came in here to have the foresight and the smarts to see that they will be. There's 3 guarantees in life: death and taxes, and you will be an ex-athlete. I don't care if you're Michael Jordan. I don't care if you're Wilt Chamberlain. I don't care. You name the guy, you will be an ex-athlete. And whatever you think you're making in those years, and you retire at 31 or 32 if you have a long career, and you have 40 to 50 years left to live your life, and that's when your body starts breaking down because of the sport you played. That's the problem. And the thing that I want you to, I had a reporter in Green Bay. When I was playing ball, I knew that I would be an ex-athlete. So I went to law school. I don't know whether that's from repetitive head injury or because, I don't know why that is, but in Green Bay, I had a reporter call me the Texan because I live in Houston where Elvin Bethea lives. He called me the Texan with the 10-gallon mouth. Well, the only reason he called me that is because I say what I think. And what I want you guys to know and what I want the NFL to know is that we have never had a voice as a group of retirement players. The current union would look after us. And as Conrad Dobler said, there's a huge conflict of interest there. And when you're 21 to 25 years old and you think you're bulletproof and invincible and you think that that game's going to last forever, I'm here to tell you that it will not, and you will be sitting in the same seat that these guys are sitting in right now. And I will again repeat to you that you need to understand that not one of these people up here is asking for any kind of sympathy, not asking for any kind of pity. They're asking to the NFL to do what's right, to do what they should do. As an attorney, I'll tell you what they've done to this point is not only asinine, it borders on being criminal, and we have a voice now. Carl Eller has started this lawsuit. Michael's going to prosecute to the fullest extent. We have a voice. The NFL has always said, oh, we know, we're there for you, you will be heard. That's like a slogan on the wall that means nothing unless you back it up. You will be hearing from us. We will not let this go away. And these guys need to be taken care of, and it's going to be my mission in life to see that they are. The 13 operations I told you about, I never worried about those. My wife says, you need to get help for this. I never said, that's part of the game, blah, blah, blah. A couple years ago at 50, I started acting out my dreams, throwing myself out of bed. I would be either in a fight or playing football, throwing myself into the dresser, cut my head open. One time she stopped me from walking through a plate glass window. I went to a sleep study. They said you have a sleep disorder, an REM disorder caused from repetitive hits in the head. Now, am I shaky or anything like that? They put me on medication. Doesn't seem to have a problem with it. But I now have a 50% higher chance than anybody sitting in here of developing early dementia and Alzheimer's. I have a 50% chance of developing early Parkinson's. And you know what? Broken bones and tearing my knee ligaments, I signed up for that. And if that's what you want to say I signed up for, I did. But I did not sign up for early dementia, and I did not sign up for Parkinson's. And if the NFL kept putting me out there when they knew they shouldn't have, that is on them, and that's what I'm asking that they take care of. I liken the guys up here to, my grandfather was a coal miner in Virginia. All right, now he knew the dangers of going down in a mine and mining for coal. He died fighting the federal government trying to get disability for black lung disease. His first check came in the day after he died. I don't want that to happen to anybody up here. And like they said before, I'm going to say it again. All we're asking is that you do what's right. The average team in 1995 in the NFL cost $175 million. 15 years later, the average team costs $1.02 billion in 15 years' time. That's how the NFL has grown exponentially. Don't tell me there's not a piece of that pie for the retirees. That's all I got. Thanks.